we gonna do, man? We promised to have this video out for 420. It's almost a month late. Simon's locked up in the office watching squirt videos constantly.
We got this under control, trust me.
What are we gonna do?
We have a time machine.
What? So you're telling me that this thing's a time machine?
Damn right it's a time machine. I got it upgraded like a month ago.
What?
Yeah, I used it like 2 or 3 times.
You gotta be kidding me. How does this thing work?
Well, you know, just like any traditional time machine movies, it's got to be put on 88.
Can we at least hire writers to lift material from better movies?
Yeah, when we're making that kind of money, we will hire those writers. But until then, we got us.
You sure this thing's safe to use?
Would you rather a telephone booth with some guy named Rufus?
Man, is this parody or just straight out stealing a material? Dude, this thing's not working.
Let me check. You know what? I think we needed to have it preheat or something.
You're telling me a time machine needs to preheat?
Well, just like an old car, you have to let it warm up.
Wow, this is ridiculous. Well, I'm gonna go hang out in the green room, dude.
I'm gonna join you. Oh no! Holy crap! Wow! Woo! Yeah! Boom! 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 Boom!
Whoa! Hey, Dan! Dan! Where are you, dude?
Hey, over here.
Dan!
In the tank.
What is going on? Where did he go?
Hey, over here.
What? Am I hearing this right? Dan?
Nah, I'm your new co-host. Simon decided he'd screw with Dan one last time. I gave him some story about a time machine. Truthfully, I don't know what that thing is, but it's as much a time machine as Mad Dog. Now we're like 2 months late.
Well, that's messed up, but the show must go on. So, welcome to the premiere episode of Midnight Munchies. Tonight, we take your mom's classic meatloaf, and it gets violated by Joe Pesci.
Funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown? I amuse you? I make you laugh? I'm here to amuse you? What do you mean, funny? Funny how? How am I funny?
We're going big time with this meatloaf. What we're gonna do is stuff it with sweet capicola, hot capicola, mortadella, prosciutto. We're also gonna put in sauteed green and red peppers, sweet onion, portobello mushroom, and fresh baby spinach. And if we got any room left inside the meatloaf, we're gonna put in some fresh mozzarella and Asiago cheese. It's gonna be great, you're gonna love it.
For our sides, we have some double-baked potatoes. And so your colon doesn't hate you completely the next morning. We have some asparagus to help round out the meal. The first step in this meal is the prep for our baked potatoes. You're gonna start by covering the potatoes in olive oil. The easiest way to do this is dump the potatoes in olive oil in a plastic bag and then rub down thoroughly. Then season with salt and pepper. For the initial bake, they'll go in at 400 for 1 hour.
Once you have those in the oven cooking, you want to do the mixture for the outside of the meatloaf. You want to do 3 1/4 pounds of 80-20 ground beef and 1 pound of sweet Italian sausage. Mix them together thoroughly, spread it evenly over a 15 by 10 sheet pan, wrapped with tin foil, and then sprayed with pan spray. This is what you're looking for. Make sure you leave extra foil on the ends. That's going to be so you can wrap the meatloaf later on. After you spread the mixture on the sheet pan, put it in the freezer for 15-20 minutes. You don't want it to be frozen, you just want it to firm. You don't want it to be pliable when it comes out of the freezer.
Once that's in the fridge, we can prep the peppers and onions for our meatloaf stuffing. You're gonna wanna go with a nice thick chop. Since the meatloaf's gonna be cooking for over an hour, we wanna give the veggies a chance to hold some form rather than turning into complete mush.
You should give the peppers a 3 to 4 minute head start in the saute pan before you add the onion. When you're sauteing the vegetables, you don't want to overcook them. You want them to still be firm.
You can start on the portobello's caps at this point. These though, you're gonna wanna saute whole first and then slice. This will make slicing much easier and give you nice uniform pieces. With the veggies prepped, we grab our meat and we're ready to stuff.
First thing you want to do is spread some baby spinach on the center of the meat. Next, mozzarella and assaggio. Next, I'm going to spread the portobello mushroom. The next layer will be prosciutto and sweet capicola. I'm going to follow that up with more fresh mozzarella and assaggio. Now we're going to put our sauteed vegetables in the middle.
Unlike John Cusack's career, this thing mercifully has an end. So for our final layer, we'll dump on a bunch of mortadella and then finish it off with some hot capicola.
Now, just kind of want to try to squeeze air out of there. Get everything as compact as you can. I know what you're thinking. This thing's a little overstuffed. We're gonna find a way to get this rolled.
Hey, you're on your own with this one. I ain't got no thumbs. Ah, jeez, Matt, come on. Don't make us look like Bush League assholes.
Or did I overfill this thing? You can see I brought the ends together, turned it upside down so the open side is on the bottom now. The tin foil is going to hold this together while it bakes in the oven. There we go.
With the massive log finally rolled, we'll stick it in the oven at 400 degrees for an hour and 10 minutes. As the potatoes finish getting baked for the first time, we can prep the inside to become stuffing. When making this meal, make sure to allow enough time for the potatoes to cool down before attempting this step. Even if they get cold, scooping out the inside should still remain relatively easy. Once you've made all your shells, take the insides and add a healthy amount of cheddar cheese and sour cream. Blend the potatoes till you get a nice smooth but not runny consistency. Season with salt and pepper to taste, and then give one final good mix.
Once your potato mixture is smooth, you can start to scoop it into the emptied potato skins. Now what you want to do is with the back of the spatula, press down on the potatoes and lift away. This will leave the ridges that'll brown up nicely in the oven. The final thing we're going to do to prepare our double baked potato is top it off with a dab or two of butter.